guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am here with another layout for the Scrap the Boys design team. And this is for our May challenge, which is to create a page with the theme of Mother's Day. So moms were allowed to be in the photo for this one. And I have pulled out, as you can see, just a ton of scraps. So I kind of played off of the picture itself, which has lime greens and oranges. And I grabbed this pink paisley. This is a Paige Evans paper with polka dots, and I'm adding a little black border around it. And that's going to go all the way across my page and kind of serve as what's going to kind of hold everything that goes on this page. And so I'm just using a piece of white cardstock as my base. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this photo. So this is a picture of my two boys and I. They have a mother-son event at their school every year where they have dodgeball and laser tag and these big, huge soccer bubble things that you get to play soccer in. You actually stand inside those big bubbles you see in the background. And it's super fun and it's a great time. There's video game trucks and snacks and all kinds of things for boys and moms to do. And so I wanted to create a really fun layout for my son's album about this particular event. And it went really well with this Mother's Day theme because it is just me and my two boys in the picture. So all I did was go through my scrap bin and I pulled out all of these different pattern papers that would fit with the theme and the colors I wanted to go with in this layout. The majority of these papers are from an Echo Park collection called, I believe it's called Scoot. And so several of them were leftovers from there. And then I also have this little frame that's kind of turquoise color from a Heidi Swap kit. I'm going to throw that in there. There's the orange one in the background with the circles is actually a basic gray paper. There's an Illustrated Faith one, which is yellow with white polka dots. So all kinds of different scraps. Anything I saw that was the right colors in my scrap bin, I just went ahead and pulled that out. And I apologize that I'm just a little bit off the screen here on the bottom for part of this. I am still trying to get used to this new video setup in my new scrappy space. And so I'm making improvements and changing things and kind of seeing how it goes. And so there you see I'm just adding to all of my layers. And as soon as I am happy with how everything looks, what I'm going to go ahead and do is take my tiny attacher and staple all of those layers together. And I will show you how that kind of works. And that is like a shortcut that I like to do often, where I can just layer up how I want all my papers to look, and rather than going back and gluing each one of those layers together, I grab my tiny attacher and I just staple it. There you see I pulled my regular stapler, which is out of staples. I grab my tiny attacher and just stapled it in a few different spots. And then I'm going to take my photo and put it on a piece of fun foam to kind of make it pop up off of that background. And so that's given me a design element for my page that's really going to make my photo be the key thing that your eyes kind of go to on this page. So it really makes my photo and all of that layering of pattern papers the highlight of this page, especially when you put it on a background that's much more subtle. So this polka dot paper in the background is mainly black and white, but it has some colored polka dots in it as well. And so that just kind of ties that color in, but it's subtle enough to let my photo stand out. And so I grabbed these black thickers and ended up not being able to go with those black alphabets, so I went with some thickers instead. I'm not sure what collection these thickers are from. They are an older one that I just picked up at Tuesday Morning, but they are called Root Beer Float. And so my title over on here on the right-hand side is going to be Total Boy Mom. So I kind of have it laid out where I think I'm going to want it to go. And now I am grabbing my Cool Kid collection, and this is from Crate Paper, one of my favorite collections of all time. And I am just playing with where I want some of these embellishments to be placed. So I decided I really like this idea of having these arrows over here by my title. And towards the end of this layout, I am going to come back and add some additional arrows. And then I go ahead and add that little detail behind those word phrases. And in this collection, they have a bunch of these paper airplanes. And I thought this was just a perfect detail to add kind of some fun and make it a little more whimsical. So I am going to take 3 of these paper airplanes in different sizes. Some of them are chipboard and some of them are stickers. And I'm going to place them in different areas around my layout. And I spend a few minutes here kind of playing with where I want them to go. And I do organize them so that they're kind of in that visual triangle right around my photo because obviously, of course, I want the highlight of the page to be the photo of me and my two boys. And the title itself is bold enough to kind of stand on its own. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this stamp from Tim Holtz, and it came in this pack with the stamp and the stencil. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it directly on my background towards the top left and the bottom right of my photo to just kind of extend that mat and add a little bit more interest to things. I like being able to create some depth and dimension with using different mediums to create the look. And so I'm just going to stamp down there on the bottom, and I actually come back and stamp another one, like half overlapping that stamped image so that I get a little bit more of the picture. And then I'm going to do the same thing up here on the top. So this is just going to, like I said, add a little bit of detail, some more interest around my photo. Really make sure that my photo is standing out on this page as the key thing that I'm looking for. And I did want to mention while you are here that there are lots of super fun things coming in May. So do make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. For National Scrapbook Day, I have a lot of really, really fun stuff going on. I have challenges for some of my design teams. I'm going to be posting some videos. Lots of really fun things happening. There's also something in the works with Sarah Scraps, and it is starting on May 10th. And so you definitely want to be around and check that out. It is going to be a really, really, really fun new thing that we are doing on our YouTube channel, so I do not want you to miss it. Do make sure you have subscribed. There you can see I've just finished off my title. I've added some black pen detailing around the edges of my page as well as around the different little arrows. I also added some pen stitching to look like those paper airplanes were flying through the air. And that's going to do it for this layout. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you'll play along with our challenge related to Mother's Day scrapping for boys. Have a good day. Bye.